Everyone deserves a second chance, but that often doesn't happen for those in the criminal justice system. Finding a job after incarceration is a huge barrier to success, but one man has made it his mission to give these individuals such valuable culinary skills, putting them on a path to a career. And you can learn more about his journey with a very special documentary screening tonight. It is called Coldwater Kitchen. We are thrilled to have Chef Jimmy Lee Hill. He is the star, and he's joining us with a preview today. Chef Jimmy, thanks so much for being here.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's talk about your journey. You have been doing this for a very long time. Talk about what you do.
Well, as of now, I am the food service supervisor. I'm the food tech instructor.
Okay.
For a class, which is a cooking class, but it's called food technology.
Okay.
And it's inside the prison. I've been there now for about 40 years.
Wow.
36 there and 4 in a different facility.
Okay.
But it's a cooking class, and we do everything that you would do in your home, and we buy food or prepare food that you would buy if you went out to a restaurant. So we do a lot of different cuisines, and we eat pretty good there. But we eat with a purpose.
Yeah.
So everything that we do is a reason behind the ingredients that we use. Yeah.
Okay. So talk about this documentary and what it was like for you to share what you do with a crew, and now it's on the big screen.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't really know what I did when I say I'm going to work, in the prison. They was like, yeah, I think he works in the kitchen or something. But it's actually the classroom. And so this movie shows people the whole setting of what it is that we do in the classroom. It features, we have a garden in the back of the classroom. It's almost a football field size.
Wow.
So we grow everything that, you could think of, everything but corn. We can't grow corn because it's corn stalks, I guess.
Okay.
You don't want to hide behind the corn stalks. So.
Okay.
So, but everything else, we grow that you purchase at the stores.
Yeah.
And it works out because it helps sustain the class.
I was gonna say you're farm to table.
50 feet maybe.
Yeah.
From the back door.
There you go.
Yeah.
It doesn't have doesn't have a far journey.
No.
So you're from Muskegon,
Yes, ma'am.
and this screening is happening tonight at the Frauenthal.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about what that means to you.
Well, I'm from Muskegon Heights. It's a difference.
Yes.
But yes, I am. I'm extremely proud of my home city. Went to Muskegon Heights High School, home of the Muskegon Heights Tigers.
There you go.
But it's good to go home. My parents aren't there now, but I wish they could see this. Because everything that I got, beginning food service wise, I got from them. My father, we sold barbecue.
Okay.
My mother, she was a food dietitian at Muskegon General Hospital.
Okay.
So I was always around food.
I was gonna say it's in your blood.
It is, yeah, yes, ma'am.
There you go. So talk about what you love about your job and what you hope people take away from this film.
Well, a lot of people don't understand that these guys are, they have a lot going on. And this class helps them to maintain the difference between being incarcerated and being in a learning environment. And so they do a lot of things that a lot of people don't really know that goes on inside of the correctional facility. There's lots of different trade, that we have for them. And food service is just one of them.
Yeah.
But they absorb a lot. And I try to give them everything that they would get if they went to a Johnson & Wales or a CIA. Because I think because they're locked up doesn't mean that they should just have mediocre,
right.
Learning tools. So I give them everything that the big boys have. Yeah.
Awesome. And so there have to be success stories. In 40 years, you got some good ones who've left and who've doing some great things.
The film followed 3. 2 of them got out, and then during the filming, they kept following them. And so one has a food truck and a brick and mortar.
Wow.
In Detroit. It's called the Green Mile Grill. That's Chef Dink. And then there's Chef Ernest, who lives in Benton Harbor, who is getting ready to open in February, hopefully, a restaurant that's called Mary's Place.
Okay.
So it's after his grandmother.
Oh, I love this so much. I love what you do. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing this.
Yes, ma'am.
And so this is a screening anyone can come and see.
Anyone can come. It's I believe it's like $9 or so.
Yeah.
And it's an hour and 30 minutes, and you should probably bring some tissue with you.
Absolutely. And you're going to be there.
Yes, ma'am.
Q&A.
Q&A at the end.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect. So it is all happening tonight at the Fronthal, 7 p.m. Those tickets, $9. Fronthal.org for more information. Highly recommend you get there. Check this out. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.